Okay, I give you 3 minutes to tell me what you want to say. Yeah, okay.
Dear Mujji Baba, namaste.
Namaste.
Please apologize for my eagerness to come here, but I realized that I didn't need to. And I realized that I am not this need to come here. And all of these scenarios that it gave me, all of these shivers and tingling that I feel now, I am not it. I am not all of these scenarios. I am not all of this, even perceiving this at the moment. I am not it. Even after yesterday's satsangs, very, very strange things are happening to me.
Like?
Like this, like the shivers, like tingling, like.
I would tell you something. If shivers and tingling and all these things are happening, be very present in this. Because something in the way that you're expressing makes me pay attention a little bit there. If all these things, sometimes we say people catch satsang flu. They come to satsang and after they feel sick and they can't. All these things are good if you pay attention and don't identify with them. Sometimes there comes a burning. People come and they say, just feel it's like they're on fire. And I say, what you want, water? And they say, no, turn up the fire. Because it means that something is caught. And somehow this burning can be much more powerful than your private sadhana, meaning your private spiritual practice. Maybe this burning burns out a lot of things that are not true. But if you say, yeah, I know it's not me, I know it's not me, it's not me, and I say, no, it's not an attack on you necessarily. You being what? It's not me, it's not me. What is you then?
This is what I feel, this is what I observe.
Yeah.
That this is burning a lot of things in me. And when I ask, who is the one who feels this? Who is the one who gives me this burning, these shivers? And in what it emerges in, and who am I without that?
Yeah,
and
I still feel you're missing something. It's like you're sick and the doctor gives you an injection. You say, who is feeling this needle and who is feeling this stuff and I don't want this. No, you need to pay attention to this because some help comes sometimes and instead of receiving and saying, just let this play out and just watch it, don't identify with it and allow it to reveal what really is behind it. Rather than to be so quick to say, I don't like these feelings, I know I am not them, I'm not them. It's a bit premature reaction, I feel. Better to be quiet and pay attention to what is happening. You don't have to identify with it, but why not accept it as grace also?
Yes.
You see,
yes.
Why not accept it as grace? Do you know how grace looks? Do you know how grace behaves? You see, grace can come in... It's like as Christ said one time, it's better, you see, to what is the point of getting all these things, having all these things, and you go into hell? It's better that you lose your limbs and go into hell than to have all your limbs all healthy and go into heaven, than to have all your beautiful body and go to hell. He's speaking same thing. Sometimes the grace comes in very strong ways. Very strong way. You feel burning, you feel like even people shame you. Even people attack you. They attack you and they say things which are not true. I experience this also. That people say many things, they invent things to against you. You say, but I'm not doing everything that is coming from here is for goodness sake. Is for God's sake, and still it comes. Am I to see it as, just curse? No, I thank God for them.
Yes.
Because these things will ripen your consciousness in ways that you will not imagine. Everyone who chooses truth comes under fire. And it will feel even injustice and persecution will come to you. But you will grow. out of it. And much more powerfully than if your experiencing is all beautiful and all more. No, sometimes when you are under bang, 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 and you come out of that with great power, great peace, and no cynicism also. And love also come. So all this, accept in fact everything that come to you as grace coming from God. If you have this attitude, you will conquer this world very quickly. If you have the attitude that whatever comes, bitter or sweet, thank you. Help me to rid me of ego. Merge me with you. Don't matter. It is grace. To refuse it is disgrace. Accept. Life is not attacking you. It's giving you strong medicine, acid grace. And sometimes we don't know what you need. You say, oh God, please help me to speak nicely and to be very nice and calm and like this. And he sticks his finger down your throat. And thank you. Thank you. Then you say thank you. So these things, don't see them, don't misread your experiences. Very often we are putting the wrong labels on our experience. Grace doesn't have to come looking all nice and sweet. Sometimes very strong. Sometimes people close to you reject you. And you say, oh God, maybe this is a sign I'm on the wrong path. No. Just keep your heart good and say thank you. Help me to grasp this, if it is your will or whatever it is. So don't feel like, I'm feeling, no, I'm not this shivering, I'm not this. If you're going to inquire like that, then also inquire, I'm not this joy, I'm not this peace, I'm not this enjoyment, and I'm not also the not enjoyment. Don't just throw the things that feel uncomfortable in the moment, because it is your mind that feels the discomfort also. It is good you come like that so that these things can be said also.
Yes.
You are the self. And in the process of really discovering the fullness of yourself. So these things, they come and they can feel like, yes, you came across here because you had an earnestness and eager to come.
Yes.
But it is a good thing that happened to you.
I know. I feel grace and I'm grateful for that. I feel a lot of grace, and it happened before a lot of times, but this time it's like so strong that I had to come here and share this.
Yes.
And
it is good, brother. It is good. Very often in life, we are misreading the signs, the experiences, Nothing in the world is against you, but you must overcome this. Nothing in the world is against you personally. If you're walking in the forest and you come across a hungry lion, he'll probably eat you. But it's nothing personal. You understand? There's nothing really against you, no. We are alive. But we must understand this. You came here to understand the mechanism of the psychological identity and to overcome him. This is what's called, when the identity and this kind of Maya mind come together, that's what we call the devil or Satan or something. To confuse you. The more you identify personally, the more it will catch you. But the more you disidentify and observe with detachment, he loses grip. And again, you come back to clarity and peace. It is for you. And you know what? it is because of love also. Love brought you here to experience even pain and hurt and rejection and all of this, and you will transcend them. So great is that which you truly are. And I want to thank you for coming like this, because it is this also, this dynamic activity that is blessing everybody, because we can see a bit of ourselves in each other. If it is not that, then what chance we have? We learn from each other. We feel the same pain, same frustrations, but I'm telling you, it's part of the human experience of consciousness. And consciousness will use them to return home. And the greatest of homecoming is right here. Is just recognizing that which is the source before the birth of any concept, before the birth of time, before the birth of form is here. The one supreme self, the Lord of the universe, dwells within your heart. This one. So blessed are you. Only when we start to feel things, this is inauspicious and so on, and of course there will be pain, and there will be people who want to hurt you also. Like I told you, the wise man builds a house with the stones his enemies throw at him and lives happily in this house. You have to be such a wise person. Don't every time something painful comes, you buckle and no. Reflect, cry, get over it, reflect, grow, transcend. That is the power that God has put in you. That's all.
Dear Mujji Baba, I love you so much.
I love you more.
What? What was that?
I love you more, I said.
I was here 4 years ago and I couldn't understand your words because I didn't feel it. And now I know I am it, and it is me, and I understand it because I am it. Thank you so much from the core of my being.
Very good. Very good. Thank you.
Can I come and hug you, please?
Okay, come. And music is coming today? Prem and... You're a strong guy,
This has been such a long time.